Good morning. Today we're here at Walmart. We're going to go in, check out some of the prices, check the shelves, and some of the things you guys have asked about. Let's get to it. So as soon as we come into Walmart here, we see they have the California Naval oranges, the 4 pounds for $5.23. We've been seeing the 3 pounds anywhere from $3.99 to $4.49, so not too bad of a price there. We have noticed that cantaloupes have been going up in price lately. About the cheapest we saw was at Aldi for $2.59, which was up from $2.39 a piece. $2.68 here. I gotta say, they are really small cantaloupes. $2.68. Crazy. We got some comments the other day that someone had been having a hard time finding the red delicious apples. I will say they do have them here for $1.67 a pound. Not a bad deal, because every time we see the red delicious, they seem like they're right around $2.49 to $2.59 a pound, so that's a pretty good deal. 4-pack of avocados for $6.94. That sounds pretty expensive. I mean, they're a little bigger, but I don't know, those look kind of normal size to me. Boy, these things just keep going up. I will say the tomatoes are starting to look better as we get into the season here. $1.98 a pound though. These are up from $1.58 a pound not that long ago. Tomatoes have just shot up. Seems like $1.99 a pound is pretty much the regular. That's what it is at Kroger. We've gotten a lot of comments on mushrooms lately. Mushrooms have been kind of hard to get in, I guess, across the board. They do have them here. They are up from $1.98 to $2.33. And some of the Champs brand here, these were hovering around $2.19 for a while. Now they're $2.80. So it seems like all iceberg lettuce has been hovering around anywhere from $1.59 for a head of lettuce to $1.79, $1.74 here. But I will say these are some of the best ones that I've seen, and the biggest. If you watch the channel, you've seen all the little tiny heads of lettuce going around the city here lately. Good to see they got some that, these are pretty much double the size we've been looking at. They do have the 3-pound bag of cuties, the California mandarins here for $4.66. These have been between $3.99 and $4.49 pretty much everywhere, so I'm surprised to see that they're a little more expensive here at Walmart. And the same goes for the Cara oranges here. 3-pound bag for $4.83. These have been about $4.49 pretty much everywhere. We've been seeing sales on them for $3.99 also. Man, seems like a lot of things have gone up here since we've been here last. A couple decent deals I wanted to point out here is that they do have the green grapes, $2.08 a pound, and the red seedless grapes for $1.48 a pound, which these have been a little cheaper than we've seen. Grapes have been on and off sales across the city lately. Haven't really seen the green ones. The lowest I think we've seen these in a while is $2.49. And red seedless grapes have been anywhere from $2.49 to $2.79, so $1.48 a pound's not bad. A couple things I noticed. One good deal, they have their strawberries a pound for $2.24. Bad deal, the raspberries are up from $2.98 to $3.44. That's pricey. So it is a little cheaper than we've seen in a lot of stores. Watermelons have been going for $10 a piece around the city here. $9.28 here. They are pretty big, but I'm sorry, that is just too much money for a watermelon. We did have some people asking about the Rana Noodles here. They did go up. Wanted to point out it's from $5.99 up to $6.42. We've seen a lot of things at Walmart lately that were $5.99 that have gone up to $6.42. So they're up 43 cents on a lot of products that were $5.99. That's pretty crazy. Also, these are $3.74. These used to be $2.99, which was a great deal for potato salads and stuff. It's been a while since these have been in, so I haven't really been able to look at them. Probably about a month, I would say, since we got some, and it was $2.98, $3.74 now. We got a couple comments about the Bob Evans potatoes going up. You're right, $4.80 for the family size. This is always usually $3.99, or it was $3.99, now $4.80. Now it's $3.64 for just the smaller pack. It's about half the size of this one. we've had more and more comments on pineapples and the great deals. We've had more and more comments on pineapples going way up in price. I will say this is about the cheapest we've seen at $2.18 a piece. It is the Fife's Gold, so same brand that they get in at Aldi, $2.18 a piece. Not too bad. Walmart continues to be out of a lot of different items. They're spreading stuff out like crazy. You can see these mini wonton things. This was like down on the bottom here, and there's just nothing here. Now I know these are some different like egg rolls and stuff, but this stuff has been harder and harder to get in. Now we got some comments on frozen meatballs that you've been having trouble finding them. I will say they do have a lot of the great value meatballs in the Italian style. Just came across this here, thought I'd point it out that if you are having trouble, Walmart's the place to go. Stuff just continues to go away. The funny thing is that we see the prices go up too. One thing is for sure, they are pretty loaded down on pizza rolls. No doubt. $10.98 for 130 of them. That's a pretty good deal. That has stayed the same for a long time. We thought these were going to be going up. We had a lot of comments on them when they were gone, because these were completely gone a couple months ago, but got them back in and they never raised the price. Don't quote me on that though. I mean, always take a picture. Anything that I see like this where the price, you know, with everything else going up and this hasn't, I would definitely take a picture of this to make sure you get it for the right price when you go up to the register. We've been seeing a lot of this lately. Prices changing so fast. Employee shortages, not able to get the stickers on the shelves fast enough. So anytime I have something in question, I take a photo so I can take it up to the register to show them, you know, and they may have to go back and look at it too, but at least you have proof and you'll get it for that price. They have to give it to you for that price. One day I will point out the Tyson chicken products and it will be completely full again. One thing I wanted to point out though, they do have this 4.4 pound bag. And I don't know if they'll have this at all Walmarts. $12.28 for the chicken nuggets. That's a huge bag of chicken nuggets. We get a lot of comments on these still today. We've had a couple people that have sent us emails of some of the places that they have found them. Walmart, really, especially for a bag like this, is the only place we found one that big for that price. But as we do see, the prices did go up because every one of these that was $5.99 is now $6.24. Let's see. Yeah, see, or no, $6.42. I mean, $6.42 for the smaller 2-pound bags. So we have gotten comments all across the country that frozen vegetables has been very low or none at a lot of your Walmarts. Well, it's looking that way here too, guys. I mean, they have some, you know, but this is just, it's like empty. They have you know, I don't want to say a lot, but they do have some frozen fruits, a lot lower than the last time when we saw it. They do still have the organic great value brands here for pretty decent prices. $2.98 for the mixed berries, $2.88 for the frozen blueberries, $2.93 for the mango chunks. All these are kind of different prices, but at least they have some in. They have some of the bigger bags here. They also have some of the frozen juices here that we've gotten a lot of comments on in the past, so wanted to point it out. This is less. This is a lot less than they've had before. This pretty much went up to like this level, I think it was. It was completely packed, but they are getting less and less. Now they do have a lot of the bird's eye vegetables, more than their great value. They have the steam fresh bird's eye, which we've gotten some comments on. Some of these are kind of pricey now though. $1.96 for the, oh, that's a family size bag. The super sweet corn, $1.23. These were $1 forever. It's been a while since we've seen them though. And some of these, like the green beans, $1.23. Yeah, it's, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I will say they do seem like they have a lot more microwave meals, a lot of frozen meals that they haven't had in a while. They do have the Michelinas over here that some people asked about. They have the Healthy Choice and a ton of Banquet. I mean, they're definitely filling in spots that they've never had to fill in before. I mean, we see some huge gaps here, but one thing I did want to show is they do have the chicken pot pies, and they're only $2.98 here, which is a lot cheaper than we've seen everywhere else. We've seen them for $3.19 and as high as $3.29, so not too bad there. So we have seen that Michelina has gone up to $1.25 pretty much everywhere. This is the cheapest we've seen it. $1.08 a piece. So save a few pennies. It all adds up. But as we get a little bit of a closer look here, we can see where they're just kind of throwing it all together. They're putting stuff here that shouldn't be here. These cake cuisine meals were never here. This was all Healthy Choice. Healthy Choice was one cabinet, and then 2 cabinets was Lean Cuisine. But like I was saying in our other video there, a lot of places are getting wiped out of Lean Cuisine. We've got a bunch of comments on this, so I wanted to point it out. Yeah, you know, and they are a little cheaper at Walmart here. That could be. People are shopping at multiple stores now. $3.12 for a Lean Cuisine meal compared to $3.39 like we've seen in most places. Does look like rice is kind of going out the door again. We're seeing prices go up on these too. Let me know down below if you're noticing like rice and dry beans go up in price in your area of the country or around the world. But we have noticed this. It's definitely gone up some. We still have some of the great value here. White rice, 76 cents. It's a 1 pound bag. But we've never tried the great value. They do have the bins 5 pound for $8.16. We've seen that for $10 at other places. Another price increase. The minute white rice here is up from $3.48 to $3.74. $3.48. I know we bought a box of this not long ago. It might have been. It's probably been about a month, but that's up 30 cents. About the cheapest we've seen. The Ben's Original Ready Rice, $1.98 a bag. It's been anywhere from $2.19 to $2.49 pretty much everywhere. I do have to say they are very low on a lot of stuff. This is all the rice-a-roni they have. The rice-a-roni is $1.07 here, normally $1.25 at Kroger or Meijer. But they've had it on sale too for $1 a box, 10 for 10, but $1.07 regular here, that's up from $1. And like the Knorr pasta sides, they did go up here. They were $1 forever, now they are $1.26. The funny thing is that these are $1.25 everywhere else. Walmart is 1 penny more. So I came over here to the other aisle with the pasta, and I noticed that they have this creamy garlic shells Knorr for still $1. Maybe they just forgot to put the sticker up. Not sure, maybe those are $1. But wanted to check out some of the pasta down here. Ugh, this is crazy, guys. They're about completely wiped out. They do have some, right? The great value is 92 cents. We've gotten a lot of comments that the great value is pretty good spaghetti. Some of these spaghetti options, though, are insane. Oh, well, this is a 2 pound. Okay, I was looking at this and it said $3.12. I was like, there is no way that's 1 pound. It is 2 pounds, bringing that down to about $1.55 a pound. So $1.56 a pound. They do have the bow tie noodles. Cremette's really been the only bow tie noodles we've been able to find lately. Kroger's has been out of theirs, and I don't see any of the great value. Barilla probably has. Nope. You do have these bagged noodles that some people on the channel were talking about, the tortellinis and stuff. They are $5.12 for a 12-ounce bag, but a lot of people seem to like them. Our particular Walmart continues to be pretty well loaded on ramen. I know that a lot of people have said that most of your Walmarts are always out of it. Yeah, they've, not as much as they used to have. Like when we saw a couple months ago, I kind of felt bad because everybody was looking for it, couldn't find it in the stores, and this Walmart just had mountains of. I think every order was just coming here to this Walmart. Also with Walmart, you do kind of have to check every price. Like as far as each Progresso and each Campbell's Chunky, they're $1.98 a can, pretty much every one. But always look for some of the great value brands too. We've been getting a lot of good comments about the great value soups and condensed soups and broths, and it's something to look at. Swanson chicken broth here is $2.42, which in my opinion is still too much. They're charging $2.99 at Kroger, so that's pretty expensive. Somebody had mentioned on the channel that they've been having trouble finding Prego. I gotta say, there's not much. I mean, there's a few here. There's a few, but not as much as they usually have. They do have the traditional down there. That's a bigger jug over here. They were saying how they like the glass jars. I agree. I like it in the glass jar better too. It has gone up. It was $1.98, which was up from $1.78 a couple months ago. Or the first time we noticed it jumped to $1.98. Now it's at $2.10. They do have Ragu still for $1.78. So they haven't gone up in price. Believe it or not, this is about the most Tyson chicken I think we've seen here in weeks. Surprisingly, Walmart has a lot in. You do have to check kind of each one. Sometimes, you know, what it is what it is. They don't really put sales like Kroger. And this is what I mean, like for some of the bigger packs here, $1.50 a pound. That's a pretty good deal. All these chicken legs for $6.27. And when I say good deal, yes, it's not like the 99 cents that we see sometimes at Sam's Club or even Aldi. I think Aldi's gone up a little bit too. But just to see them have it in, it looks good. $1.50 a pound, not too bad. It's an awful lot of drumsticks for $6.27. So pretty much all the juices and all that stuff, all the cool. I mean, you know, they got some Capri Suns in again, but as we see here, it's just lots of empty space. Yoo-hoo. So if you use the Keurig pods, I don't really ever recommend coming to Walmart to get them. They're always, well, some of them are about the same price, but most of them are usually $1 more. I don't know why that is. I just don't think Walmart gets as good of deals on coffee. That being said, $14 for the McDonald's one seems like a pretty good deal. But other than that, I don't really see anything that sticks out to me. Did want to show, and I did point this out last week, that Folgers is $8.48 here per container. This one is the 25.4 ounce, and I believe this one here, the bigger containers, 48 ounces for $11.98. So, and they do have some different ones here that are different prices. This one's $10.24. Doesn't look like they have the decaf either. I know decaf has kind of been going out the door again. We've gotten a lot of comments on it lately. Here's another item. My Coffee Mate down here that was $5.99 before is now $6.42. Isn't that funny? $6.42. Normally I would say that's the product that raised it, but nope. That's got to be Walmart because we're seeing too many of that. You know what I'm saying? Like everything we've seen that has been $5.99 is now $6.42. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I did want to point out that the Cafe Bustelo here, the 36 ounce party size here, did go up. $13.98 is what it was. Now it's $14.92. Used to be a cheap option or a cheap place to get it. They do have some of the decaf here, the instant coffee, $7.48. And they have one small container of it here for $5.48. This is what I was talking about when I was talking about the juices the other day and how they're just continually getting wiped out. This is more than I've seen here in a long time. The orange juice, you know, they seem to always have orange juice, but a lot of these other juices, Minute Maid juices, tea's very low. Here, we got some of the iced coffee here. Some people have been asking about this again. I got the Starbucks. I actually have the Dunkin Donuts too. Somebody had asked about the Dunkin iced coffee. $4.28 for a 48 ounce. They do have the Stoke cold brew coffee here. Good to see these coming back in. I don't drink cold tea, or cold coffee, but I know a lot of people do. I'll tell you what, Walmart does seem to be very low on eggs. Yeah, they're cheap here. 95 cents, 98 cents, but if you don't have any, doesn't do me any good. They do have some of these more expensive ones. The organic, how do you say that there? $3.42 for 12 of them. Yeah, that's a bit pricey. But yeah, they're out of the grade A regular eggs, it looks like. Did want to point out that some people have asked about the Almond Breeze almond milk. They do have the big jugs of it here and the cartons. They also have these great value almond milks that people have said are really good. And looks like the price is right about the same though. Well, no, $2.26. I was looking up here. $2.26 for these almond milks of the great value. $2.97 for the Almond Breeze. So a little more, but I can understand if that's what you like. They do have some of the soy milks here, the Silk Almond. Yeah, a few different options here at Walmart. You might just have to check there because I know a lot of them have been low all across the country. Wanted to do a quick check on the Fancy Feast here. I gotta say, this is the most we've seen in a while. This is good to see. If you're having trouble finding Fancy Feast, check out Walmart or Walmart online. We've been getting a lot of comments about Walmart online being a good way to get it. 76 cents a can here too, which is 4 cents pretty much cheaper than everywhere. Also, I'm seeing a lot of the different Sheba packets here too. They have the cuts, different cuts that some people were asking about. I know one person said their cats didn't like the pate. Good to see they have other options. They also have the little Fancy Feast ones here too. As we are seeing more Fancy Feasts than we've seen in months, I will say Friskies, other than the big boxes of them here, which is good that they have these, they are pretty low on Friskies. 66 cents a can here, and they do have some. Good to see all that Fancy Feast, so that's the kind we get the most comments about. I did want to show that they are getting more and more dog food in too. This is great to see. $1.58 a can for pedigree. Well, okay, so you probably just got to check different stickers with the dog food. Most of the pedigree here is $1.28. The Old Roy, haven't seen these in a while. I remember we got a couple comments on these months ago. Had never been able to find them. Looks like they're coming back in here. $1.08 a can. That's a cheap option. That's pretty good. And they have some of the bigger packs here. We've been getting a lot of comments on dog food kind of going out the door too. So I wanted to make sure and point this out. They have the yams. They have the little Caesar packets. They also have the boxes. This is great, guys. This is great. Also, again, you can order this on Walmart online. Try to find the best option. I don't know how much you have to spend to make it free shipping, but might be worth it. Also, we do have Chewy.com too. Chewy online that a lot of our viewers have been using. Pretty much, depending on where you live, $49. After $49, you pretty much get free shipping. So that's another thing. Somebody was asking about these Bennyful medleys too. Haven't seen these in a while. $8.72 for a 12-pack. Okay, so we're going to take a pause on the food. A lot of people have expressed concern about gardening products. So we're going to check out the Walmart Garden Center, see what we see. Don't know what the price differences are. If you see anything that seems to be a pretty high price, point it out to us down in the comments. A lot of you that live up north know not to plant your flowers until after Mother's Day. That's always been a big thing here in Cincinnati because pretty much right up until Mother's Day, we always get a few days where a few nights where it gets below freezing. It got below freezing here last night. Kind of surprised to see a lot of these flowers out here, but they look pretty good. I don't know if they cover them up or what they do. I can't imagine they would bring all these in, but they look pretty good. So I assume they probably covered them up or they just rolled the dice. I really don't know, but let's go in. We're going to go inside and check out, see if we can find some of the organic seeds, like vegetables and some of that kind of stuff. Maybe some tools you guys have requested. A lot of you guys have requested that I check out some of this stuff in some places. So as soon as we come into the lawn and garden area here, right up front and center, we've got the Back to the Roots organic seed packets. They're about the same price as they were at Target. I was really surprised to see these at Target. But yeah, they got some parsley here. They're pretty much all $2.79. I'm not going to point out each one of them, but a lot of people have been saying that you haven't been able to find a lot of organic seeds. So I wanted to make sure and check these out. Chili peppers, cucumbers, carrots, beets, green beans. Good green beans. I got peas, got okra, some peas, radishes. Yeah, looks like they got a pretty good amount here. They also got watermelon. Hey, you can grow a few watermelons there for $2.79. Not spend $10 on one. All kinds of tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes, the wild cherry tomatoes. Nice. Yeah. Always love the smell back here. Smells fresh. Smells like spring. Really awesome. All kinds of cool little like birdhouses and little spring things and all the little tools you might need for your garden. Got some nice, are these silicone? Nice gardening gloves. Got different things you would need. Some little pruners. Got your, man, $9 for that. That seems a little pricey. But yeah. Got your little scooper there. Yeah. Good to see that they're getting this kind of stuff in. all the little things we need to get our gardens going. They got some really cool stuff back here. I don't come back here enough and really look at this stuff, but they have like these like patio lights and solar, different solar lights and stuff. Me and Jessica has something like this, but it's a turtle. Like imagine a turtle head here in the legs, and that's what ours looks like. It's pretty cool. Lights up. It's Better Homes too. Better Homes and Gardens. That's pretty good quality. Yeah, that would explain probably why they're so expensive. They got these little solar lamps here. These are nice. Put outside, maybe on a walkway or something. Yeah, pretty cool. So I just wanted to quickly point out as we come out into the middle section outside of the lawn and garden, they have a ton more vegetables here. This is good to see, and these are a little cheaper too. These are $2.46. Got some onions there, some hot peppers, much more options out here too. Ears of corn, corn on the cob, and look at this. They've got a ton, absolute ton. They got Fairy Morse, beginner vegetables. I'll tell you this right now, guys. If you're having trouble finding different vegetable seeds, Walmart looks like the place to come. They're completely loaded. I'm not going to go over all these, but it looks like they have just about everything. They have many different types of carrots, peas, just everything. This is great. I did not expect to see all this. Well, guys, that's all the time I have at Walmart today. Good to see that they have the seeds. If you're looking for vegetable seeds and stuff like that, check out Walmart and Target. I was surprised to see that Target had them. About the same price, $2.79 for a bag of them here. Seems, it is what it is, and it's the organic seeds, so, that could be why it's a little more, but, yeah, pretty awesome day. Walmart's shooting up in price again. We saw a lot of stuff today that has just skyrocketed again. We're seeing it pretty much every week and a half to 2 weeks. We're seeing more and more price increases, so that's something we're going to have to keep in mind. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching today. With all that being said, until tomorrow, I am out. And always remember, the adventure is out there.